What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I want to show you another project that I'm going to start to do. I got, as most of you guys know, I have the go-kart. I don't have all the parts to finish the go-kart, so I'm going to work on it a little bit as I can. So I do have most of all the pieces I need for my next project that I want to start in the meantime. So let me show you what I got and check it out. Okay guys, so what I got is I got this old weed eater. It's a Steel FS74. And it's been laying around the garage for 2 years. I haven't used it. I got a new weed eater. My dad gave this thing to me a long time ago. It runs perfect. The only problem is it has a crack in the gas tank, a couple cracks in the gas tank. My dad had some JB weld on it, and it lasted a good while, and it started leaking, and it just kept leaking really bad. Every time I used it, it just leaked worse. Well, I took it all apart and I put some epoxy on it I got from Lowe's, and the epoxy came straight back off as soon as I put gas in it. And anyhow, I got tired of fooling with it, and so I just ended up getting a new weed eater, and this thing's just been sitting around. I tried to get a gas tank for it, and they discontinued this weed eater or something. They couldn't get the gas tank, so anyhow, got a new weed eater. But anyhow, I was gonna throw it away, and it's been sitting back in my garage for a long time, 2 years, and so I was like, what can I do with this weed eater? There's got to be something I can do with it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the motor off of it, and I'm gonna stick it on my bicycle. Now, I bought this bicycle off Craigslist purposely for this project. I paid 25 bucks for it, and I thought it was a pretty good deal. It has the brakes and everything. It has the pegs, which I'm going to use the peg. I'm going to mount it on the weed eater motor. I'm sure you guys seen some other videos on YouTube. It's a friction drive project, and I think I'm going to be able to get it to work pretty good. I have some ideas of my own that I haven't seen yet, and I definitely will break it down and show you what I'm going to do differently. But yeah, so you guys are going to have to check it out and stay tuned. Okay guys, we got the motor off the shaft, and I got the kill switch and the throttle off of the handlebar part. Wasn't hard at all to take it off. I had to unloosen a couple little star hex keys or whatever here, and I got them off, and the motor just slid right off the back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this plastic piece off here, and I'm going to get down and see what all's behind it. There should be I think it's like a flywheel of some sort. So we're going to tear this down, see what's in there, and see what I need to do to disconnect the throttle and the kill switch. So we're going to get this thing tore apart. Okay guys, we got it all tore down, and this is where I got to so far. I took the gas tank off of it, and I took it in the house, and I put JB weld everywhere it was leaking. I don't think the crack was exactly that big, but I wanted to make sure I got it all and it's not going to leak. So got that taken care of. And then there was this, I think that's a flywheel. I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's a flywheel, they call it. Anyhow, I took that all apart, and then in behind it was a clutch. And I thought I was going to use the clutch. I thought I had to. I took it off, and I was like, wow, I just made a mistake. I wanted to use that clutch. But a lot of the people that I talked to, they said that clutch will probably slip anyhow. So I guess it's not that big of a mistake I thought I made. But in the center of that, in the center of this, it's like a clutch plate, I guess, there was a nut in the center of it. I took that nut right here, I took it off, and then all I did, I know you can't hardly see it, but I took that nut and I stuck it down in that peg, and I welded it to the peg. Now I'm hoping that I got that pretty centered up. I took it over to my dad's, and he helped me out with it a little bit, and I mean, we got it the best we could. So it may wobble a little bit, I don't know, but I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on where I got with this thing. And then I welded this little frame up. It's gonna be my little bracket that's gonna bolt on. I just had these two scrap pieces sitting around. Got this angle iron over my dad, drilled a couple holes in it. It's going to mount up right there, pretty much, basically. As you can tell, that bottom hole is a little bigger because I wasn't even thinking that my gas tank goes on underneath. And then when I put that angle on there, it wouldn't sit down on there because the gas tank sat down too low. So I had to waller out the hole a little bit to make it sit down a little further so the gas tank would bolt on. So we're gonna get this thing. I got it tacked up here. I'm gonna get welded on, and we'll be back. Okay, got it all welded up. I said in my last video working on the go-kart, I didn't know what was wrong with the welder. I think I figured it out. Looks pretty good now. I didn't go too hog wild. I just put a little bead there, bead there. I mean, this thing's got 27 cc. I don't think it's gonna throw out so much torque that I'm gonna have to go crazy with the welding. Okay guys, this is a little idea of what it is now. I just put these bolts in there just for now. It's not even on there all the way, but I just wanted to give you an idea. I got this is going to be my swivel point, and I got this is how it's going to go on the bike. I got that pipe welded up in there. This is going to slide right on there, and that's going to be my hinge to it. It's looking pretty good. What we're going to do now is I'm going to drill a little hole in the end so I can put a cotter pin in it so it doesn't slide back out. And then I got a tensioner, like a turnbuckle or whatever, and it's gonna go in that metal there hopefully. And then I might bolt to the peg where the peg was, and then that'll, when I turn that, it will put tension on the peg onto the tire. Okay guys, we got it all put together, and it does run. We did drive it up the road. As you notice, I'm in my dad's garage. I had to come to his house to have him help me out with the throttle because I was having a lot of difficulties trying to figure out how to connect this throttle cable. This actually isn't the throttle cable that I brought with me. He had one hanging onto the garage side of the garage here. It's a little long, as you can see. Yeah, I got some bugs to work out of it. But I put a thumb throttle on it, which works really nice. And yeah, that's it. I have a little video clip of me revving it up, and I don't have no video of me driving it, but I will have another video on there after I work the bugs out and get it running better. So I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, comment if you like. Thank you.